And we're live. Welcome to the Writer's Block. Place we, oh my God, the Writer's Block. That's what I'm going to talk about. Welcome to the Writer's Life, the place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, and where you get the truth about the writer's life. Sign up if you haven't, and punch the like button and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on even one single exciting video. So I'm going back to the topic of writer's block, if you couldn't figure that one out by now, and why I never get it. Actually, on Kindle Vella now, I actually have a companion to this channel, and it's called Go Figure, the Writer's Life. So you can check out an article I did there about not getting writer's block. And the first thing that always comes to mind when someone speaks about, well, I can't write, like I'm just, it's a struggle, or it's whatever, or nothing will come to me. It's like, well, do like dentists get like dentist block, or do accountants get accountant block? Do house painters get house painters block? If this is how you're making your money, if this is how you're making your living, you better figure out a way not to ever get blocked. And I know for me, it just is like, at least when I'm writing a novel or, a novella or whatever, I always make sure I know where I'm going the next day when I end the day. So like I'll end on like a note where I'm like, oh, okay. I always think in terms of scenes. I don't think in terms of a giant book, or else that'd be too overwhelming. I always just think in terms of scenes. Like the scene today, they're like, taking a train ride. When the train ride is over, they arrive at a destination. Maybe that's for the next day. I'll write that the next day. What's the destination look like? Is somebody following them? Who do they run into? Stuff like that. And if you do get blocked, one easy way is just to clear your head is just to get up, get away from your desk, go walk around outside or whatever, and just ask yourself, what would logically happen next in this story? And you got to remember, we live in a time where like it's almost like the 1930s, 40s, 50s, 60s pulp era. The more content you can write, the more you're going to get paid. And so I don't know why I'm so prolific, but it's a gift for me because more words equals more money. And now with the popularity of serialized novels made specifically for phones, everybody's got a phone. Believe me, I've been into the bush in Africa where people live in clay huts, and they have phones. They have cell phones. So, everybody's reading like these, stories on their phones now. Whole entire books that are serialized on their phone. And for me, I'm taking major league advantage of that. I think I already on Kindle Vella have something like 21 novels and stories, like novellas. And I even started the Writer's Life companion to this channel. So like that'll just be ongoing, like forever, for however long Kindle Vella lasts. And I would suspect it's going to last a while. It's still in its beta stage, and they haven't even expanded to Europe yet. So I actually can't wait for the possibilities of that one. So yeah, I just don't get blocked because I always make sure that's the key. Just make sure you know where you're going the next day, whether you write just a page a day or 2 pages or 3 pages or whatever it is. And one other thing you should remember, don't burn yourself out. Like, don't like spend one day writing 8 or 9 full hours and you're so spent the next day, you just can't possibly write anything, like do little sprints, like maybe 3 or 4 half-hour sprints, and you'll end up doing like 3,000 words a day. That's how I do it. And it leaves me with plenty of time to write articles or write whatever, work out, take a nap, go fishing, go skiing, all that stuff. So anyway, yes, I never get writer's block. Never will. I don't think, unless I lose my mind, which is quite possible. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.